have no copper to save our lives, but great algae numbers, so at least we can breathe for a little while longer. And the benefit right now is that we literally only have one unit producing oxygen, and it's just replenishing it as it gets consumed. It's slowly making its way up. That's going to go faster once we get this pump running. I might even put another O2 pump here and another or gas pump and an O2 diffuser over there. That we have it on both sides, and then do the carbon dioxide stuff in the middle. I don't know. It depends. Oh, we broke through. What gave out? The sandstone gave out from the pressure. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter now. Since we tore all this open, we can go ahead and do that. Why not? And I can drop you down. And, oh, might want to deconstruct this and move it down here in a second, because we might come out of the water. That's okay. They're digging. They're doing their things. We're at cycle 35. Cycle 35. Let's see here. What was I going to grab? No, not you. Where are my sticky notes? I know I had some sticky notes around here somewhere. It's amazing. You work from home, have sticky notes all day long, and then can't find them when you want one. I'm wondering if that's gonna work. If I do a coal refinery, how bad is that gonna be for me? Not a refinery. Is it a refinery? Generator. Coal generator. Converts coal, power, and carbon dioxide, yada, 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 we know. But I don't have the metal ore, so it doesn't make any difference right now. At least we can get some of it out here. There's a lot of coal down there, too. The good news is, if that water level drops underneath here, which it should, then we can cut out the side over here and then come get all of this. That'll be nice. I just need to make sure I rebuild this ASAP. Actually, I'm betting we could just do that. Hold on. I want to see if this might be a terrible idea. I might open this up and then the coal will give out and it'll leak, but we'll see. I hope it works. I'm never really sure with some of these, but that's okay. You taking it out? Okay, get it in, get it in, get it in. No, not break time now! No! Finish the job. Yes. Thank you. And that is really the reason why you use that panic mode button. I don't know what it's called. Priority, top priority, high alert, red alert, whatever. Different game. A different game from my childhood. We really need more people. When's my next production is in a cycle. All right, so on cycle 36 at some point we'll get potentially somebody. Breathability, we're looking good. Food, we're looking good. Stress, we're looking good. Just, we're not making a whole lot of progress in the directions we want to go. It's not that much fun if you go to, cycle 100, but all you've done is the bare necessities. Bare necessities. Sorry. Stuck in my head. Now, I've done things in the past where, I'll set up gas reservoirs to put carbon dioxide in here, because if you're running certain generators, they'll just produce carbon dioxide, or your dupes will if you don't have a good purge system down here. Did you just... What's with them giving up on the airflow right in the middle? I don't understand that. That's alright. They're getting it done. Knock it out. Good job. Cool. And there's a really weird physics thing here where the liquid water runs up against the airflow tile that blocks liquid flow, but then it creates an air pocket there, and I don't understand why it does that. If anything, this should be fluff, just flush up against the side of it, but it isn't. It's really strange. So, anyways, I don't like this pocket here in the bottom, but we'll just make do with it for now, I guess. They're making their way. We're getting more algae. Yep, and now my pump is up off the ground, so if this drops too much further, this will actually come out of the water, and then you got a dry pump. It's a waste of time. It just sits there and burns your oxygen, so that's always fun. I really want that. I want to get up here so I can do, if we come up to rocketry and you got your telescope, then you can, once you knock this mafic rock out the way and this igneous rock, Oh, there's a storm going on outside. You can the regolith will all fall away. That's solid carbon dioxide. Oh wow. Oof. Can only imagine how cold that feels to the skin. Negative 77 degrees Fahrenheit. That's kind of how like Arctic Circle temps. It's not fun. It's definitely not fun. Unless that's your thing, then it is fun. So, oh, we ran out of metal ore again. Damn it. I was going to plant that right there. Because then as soon as we take this out, all the regolith will fall like the sand does. And then, we'll just have a telescope there. Which is not enclosed. You can get an enclosed one later that is better. I've never used it, but I guess it's better because you don't need an Atmos suit to use it. I don't know how you get to it without an Atmos suit. But that is something to consider if we survive that long. Finish this room over here so that we have this. And it's downtime, so they're going to go to bed. Great. It's alright. Got our next production here soon. That'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good. Yeah. I know, I'm going to make you guys a kitchen here soon. A break area. Honestly, that would look something like... 1, 2... Oh, I don't have enough materials. Oh, everything's metal. Everything requires freaking metal. How does that not require... Oh, it does. Okay. But I just had a... Why does the mess table take more... Oh, so that was what I was talking about. When you're picking stuff, if you run out of that, whatever main unit you're using, it's automatically going to kick you over to uranium. Or whatever material you've got for that specific item. And that's not what you want. Like, I don't want to use my uranium for that. They're going to use copper. I'm fine with that. Grub fruit, binge eater. Oh, here we go. Super hard digging, yes. It's a caregiver, so there's some medicine there. Decreased strength is... But then they have increased strength from supplying, so that doesn't make sense. But his name is Joshua. I like it. Joshua's a good name. Joshua is going to go on B shift, and so is the Lindsay. And Joshua gets a skill from starting. He starts with hard digging. We're going to give him super hard. So he's automatically going to jump up. We want as many diggers as we can get, because that's going to gain us access to most of the materials. You do a lot more digging than you do building in the entry part of the game. What do they call that? Early game? Mid game and then late game? I don't know. I don't know what late game qualifies for in this, so I don't ever make it that far. I think I always die in the early game. I don't think I ever make it to mid game. But it is what it is. It's fun. It's an enjoyable game in a weird kind of way. So, oh, it's my kids. I'll be right back. I'm excited for this. All right. Oh, you just wanted to call right before you had to go to bed? I appreciate that. What you up to? What'd you do today? Oh, 32 minutes on The Incredibles 2, huh? Cool. You enjoying it? You having fun? Yeah, Grammy and Papa there? Oh no, Grammy's not feeling well now? You did a rosary for Grammy? That's good. That's good. Is she back at her house? Yeah, is Grandpa there? Oh, he's working? Oh, that's no fun. So it's just you guys and Mom? Oh, Papa's there. He's just working, huh? Okay. Well, that's good. And at least they're there, right? I'm excited for the Super Bowl, too. That's going to be a lot of fun, big guy. We're going to have hamburgers and hot dogs, and I think we're probably going to do some nachos and maybe some wings. What you think? What should we add to it for the Super Bowl? A little extra. What is that? Something sweet, I'm guessing, knowing you. Uh huh. That's what I thought. Is Ari or Kara there? Huh? Oh, they're already in bed? No? Aria, is that you? All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was actually I'm not sorry. That was worth it. It's that's what I do everything in life for. Is for my kids. Every single accomplishment I have ever gained has been in some way, shape, or form repurposed to trying to be the best that I can for them. And that is a mess that you guys do not want to hear about as far as their mother is concerned. Maybe one day when we get a little more serious on the podcast, I might get into some of it, but it's just divorce is not pretty, ladies and gentlemen. It's there is no need to be caustic and toxic to someone that allegedly at some point in time you cared for them. So it's just there's other ways to do some things that you have to do. You know, if the relationship isn't working anymore, that's one thing. Uh, I think modern advancements in the way people perceive relationships is one thing. I think there is a propensity to give up on relationships a little bit too fast these days, but at the same time, we also kind of have a better sense of maybe what we're looking for, or maybe just the options are wider, and it is what it is. I'm not here to kind of preach marriage or not marriage, or divorce or not divorce, but you know, sometimes it is very necessary. My parents got divorced when I was young. I was lucky for them to find their way back together for, I think, probably more for my benefit. Um, but that's not everybody. That's very, very few people. And then, you know, and especially in my case, that's not going to. Oh, we can do grapefruits. Sorry. In my case, that reconciliation is not up to me, because you can forgive every day. Anytime somebody does something wrong to you, that's part of growth. That's part of maturing. That's not to say that there's some moments where I'm not upset about it, and you know, wish life was different, or you know, struggling with whatever those feelings are. But you can still forgive someone, and then still have it impact you to the point where that reconciliation, even to the point of being amicable with each other, is no longer an option. But if you have kids, it should still be a priority to take care of the kids. That's the only focus you have as an adult. Once you have kids, it's kind of the kids. That's maybe not all that popular with, especially my generation, maybe. Because we have that very much. I'm gonna be selfish and look out for myself because no one else is gonna look out for me, and that's true. No one's gonna look out for you. I tell my kids every day that I'm the only person in their life that is ever going to only want them to be exactly who they were supposed to be. Like nothing that they ever do as far as their career is probably ever going to benefit me. It should benefit them. I hope that in some way that they either find some satisfaction or some peace in whatever career they choose, if that's the direction they go, however they want to live their life. My job is to make sure that they're good human beings. And beyond that, they kind of have to learn and live their life. We keep them safe, we keep them fed, we keep them clothed. You just gotta let them learn. You gotta let them make mistakes. It's the only way. It's the only way I learned. I had to know if the stove was hot before I touched it. But I still need to touch it anyways, just to make sure that I was right the whole time. That kind of dumbness. I'll say it's. I don't know if it's stubbornness. It's not smart. Oh, I did that. Uranium again. Damn it. But it's how I've always been. I don't like accepting answers from people just based off of the person. Like if it makes sense is one thing, but if it doesn't make sense, then I'm not gonna just keep regurgitating the same bullshit. I refuse to do that. I mean, it just is what it is. So it's a little stressful. It's a little frustrating. And I didn't mean to get on this kind of a rant with you guys. We are having our good little moment here. Food's going up. That's good. We got some food growing. We're back to 4 people again, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, we got another production. Cool. If we can get another, maybe even a binge eater, but definitely not somebody destructive or a vomiter, then we should be able to get a 5th person out here so that we've got a good team for our 40s. And they're making